promising tariffs that would prevent foreign companies from selling a single car in the U.S., despite most mainstream economists saying that no, tariffs just increase the cost for American consumers. That's all they do.
I'm going to put a 100, 200, 2,000% tariff. They're not going to sell one car into the United States.
It's a lot of tax.
So it seems to me that people in this country do stuff so backwards. At least they did when it came to this election. Normally, you go to a rally and you listen to what the politicians have to say, and then you take that back and you research what they said so you know what they're talking about. And then you make your decision on whether or not you want to vote for them based on what they said. But no, not in this election. It seems that a lot of people in this election decided to go to the rallies and laugh at all the jokes and all the wisecracks, but didn't actually pay attention to what the politicians were saying. So then they made their decision to vote for whoever they voted for. And now they're like, what's a tariff? Really? So you voted for somebody and now this person's talking about putting tariffs on stuff and you don't know what a tariff is? That's kind of backwards to me. I know what a tariff is. So I feel like, I need to get on here and tell people what tariffs are because apparently a lot of people don't know. So a tariff is a tax. You've probably heard people saying that it's going to be a tax on stuff. That's what a tariff is. And the government puts it on stuff. So it's a tax that the government will put on stuff that people in this country or companies are buying from another country and having shipped here or imported here. So they will put a tax on there to make that stuff more expensive. Why? In a lot of cases, they do it for something called protectionism. So like if a American company is making something and competing with a Chinese company, if people want to buy the Chinese version of it, the government will put a tariff on it, which is what your boy is talking about. He'll put a tariff on it to make it more expensive so that Americans don't buy it and they buy the American made product, which helps the American company. So that's called protectionism. And in some cases, they do it just to make extra money. We just need some revenue, so we'll put tariffs on this stuff and bring in some revenue. But you know how much stuff we buy from China? We buy a lot of stuff from China. Whether it's like clothes and stuff from Temu and Shein. Oh man, I'm wondering what's gonna happen to that stuff. Or if it's components that we buy from other countries that companies here use to make things here, like cars or machinery or whatever. Those components are going to be more expensive because of the tariffs, which is going to make whatever they're selling, whatever equipment they're making or whatever, more expensive. And who's going to pay for that? Not the company that's shipping it over here. You. Because the company that is having it shipped over here is going to have to pay that tariff, and then they're going to pass that on to you. So they're going to raise the price of whatever it is, or raise the price of whatever machinery they're using to make whatever product they're selling you. Either way, the Americans are going to get stuck with that, not the other countries. And a lot of people, for some reason, seem to think that the country that's shipping it over here is going to pay that. And I don't know where people got that from. But that is so not true. So now you got all these people like, ooh, shoot. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's frustrating. And it's frustrating to people like me because I knew that. But now I got to pay because of these other people. So anyway, I just really felt the need to get on here and talk about tariffs. Now, they do have a law in place, because I was wondering, Temu and Shein or Shine or however you say that, they done blew up over the past few years because they ship stuff directly from China and it's so cheap. And there is a law, they get around that. And the way people get around that is the government has a law in place that if the shipment is under $800, then it's exempt from tariffs. So if you ordering something that's less than $800, you don't have to worry about that, which is why Temu and Shein can ship so much stuff here. But they may be trying to change that. They're talking about all these tariffs. I haven't heard anything about that yet. But if they do, buy Temu, buy Shein, because that stuff is going to be so expensive. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I haven't bought anything on there. I don't really use those sites, but I'm curious to see what happens with them. So just FYI for people, so y'all know what a tariff is. And if you have any, comments or questions, put them down in the comments and let me know. And I'm gonna find some more stuff too to talk about with this. I'm watching this administration because I am so terrified of just all the stuff that they're going to be doing. So I'm paying attention, and when I find stuff that bothers me, I'm gonna bring it on here and tell y'all. And y'all let me know what you think. So that's it for now. I got to go blow off some steam. But I'll talk to y'all later.